Hi, welcome to the new episode of the SEO series. Social Media Management, the Do's and Don'ts. As you know, my name is Zahiruddin Kurum and I am professional SEO. You can easily find me by just typing my name in the search bar or visiting my website Daily Niche Times, or find me on Fiverr. My Fiverr profile SEO Kurum222. Send me an email for any inquiries. Would love to work for you because I know what you are looking for. Let's come to the topic of the video. Social media management, the do's and don'ts. Social media has become an integral part of our lives. We use it to stay connected with friends and family, to catch up on news and current affairs, and to share our thoughts and opinions on the world. For businesses, social media is a powerful marketing tool. It allows you to reach a wide audience of potential customers and gives you a platform to promote your products and services. However, social media can also be a minefield. Get it right and you'll reap the rewards, but get it wrong and you could cause serious damage to your business. In this video, we'll take a look at the do's and don'ts of social media management. By the end of this post, you'll know how to effectively manage social media for your business, without making common mistakes. Social media do's. 1. Do have a strategy. Any good social media management strategy starts with a plan. Before creating or claiming any social media profiles, sit down and map out your goals and objectives. Once you know what you want to achieve, you can create content and post it accordingly. 2. Do be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to social media. If you want to grow your following and keep them engaged, you need to post regularly. This doesn't mean you have to post every day, but you should have a consistent posting schedule. 3. Do listen to your audience. Your audience is the reason you're on social media, so it's important to listen to what they have to say. Pay attention to their posts, comments, and messages. Use their feedback to improve your social media strategy. 4. Do be professional. While social media is a casual platform, you should always be professional. This means avoiding profanity, inflammatory language, and personal attacks. Remember that your social media profiles represent your business. 5. Do monitor your activity. Social media is a public platform, so it's important to monitor your activity. This includes everything from the content you post to the comments and messages you send. Make sure your social media activity is appropriate and professional. Social media don'ts. 1. Don't buy followers. It's tempting to buy followers, but it's not a good idea. Not only is it unethical, but it can damage your reputation. Stick to organic growth and focus on building a real following. 2. Don't be spammy. No one likes spam, so don't be that person. This means avoiding posts that are overly promotional or salesy. It also means avoiding posts that are irrelevant to your audience. 3. Don't ignore your audience. Social media is a two-way street. Don't just post and run. Make sure to engage with your audience. Respond to comments and messages in a timely manner. 4. Don't post poor quality content. Poor quality content will only reflect poorly on your brand. So make sure to only post content that is high quality and relevant to your audience. 5. Don't post too much. You don't want to bombard your followers with too many posts. Find a good balance between posting too little and posting too much. A good rule of thumb is to post 1 to 2 times per day. Sample social media posts. Here are some sample social media posts that you can use for inspiration. 1. News and announcements. Share any news or announcements that you have, such as new products, services, or features. 2. Behind the scenes. Take your followers behind the scenes and give them a peek at what goes on behind the scenes of your business. 3. Industry tips. Share some tips that you've learned in your industry. 4. Showcase your work. Show off some of your best work and let your followers know what you're capable of. 5. Share your story. Share your story and let your followers know what inspires you and drive you to do what you do. Social media has become an integral part of our lives. We use it to stay connected with friends and family, to catch up on news and current affairs, and to share our thoughts and opinions on the world. For businesses, social media is a powerful marketing tool. It allows you to reach a wide audience of potential customers and gives you a platform to promote your products and services. However, social media can also be a minefield. Get it right and you'll reap the rewards, but get it wrong and you could cause serious damage to your business. 2. What is social media management? Social media management is the process of creating and executing a social media strategy in order to grow your business and build your brand. It involves creating content, managing your social media channels, and engaging with your audience. As the world of social media continues to evolve, so does the role of social media manager. Today, a social media manager is responsible for more than just creating and posting content. They also need to be able to measure the performance of their campaigns, engage with their audience, and constantly adapt their strategies to stay ahead of the competition. If you're thinking about hiring a social media manager or starting a social media management agency, this article will give you a crash course in everything you need to know. We'll cover the basics of social media management, including what it is, what it entails, and how to get started. Social media management strategy trends. In recent years, social media has become an increasingly important part of many businesses' marketing and customer relations strategies. With the continued growth of social media usage, it's important to stay up to date on the latest social media management trends. Some of the latest social media management trends include using platforms like Hootsuite and Sprout Social to better manage multiple social media accounts, using social media for customer service, and creating content that is more visually appealing. By staying up to date on the latest social media management trends, you can ensure that your business is using social media in the most effective way possible. As a business owner, it's important to stay up to date on all the latest marketing trends. And one of the most popular topics these days is social media management. With so many businesses active on social media, it's crucial to know how to properly manage your accounts. Unfortunately, there is no one-size-fits-all solution for social media management. What works for one business might not work for another. However, there are a few general do's and don'ts that all businesses should keep in mind. Some of the dose of social media management include regularly posting fresh content. One of the most important aspects of social media management is posting fresh content regularly. This helps to keep your followers engaged and interested in what you have to say. It also helps to build a sense of trust and credibility with your audience. Engaging with your followers. 1. Following people back. When someone follows you, it is considered polite to follow them back. This shows that you are interested in engaging with them and builds goodwill. 2. Responding to comments. When someone takes the time to leave a comment on your post, it is nice to respond to them. This shows that you are interested in what they have to say and that you value their input. 3. Liking and sharing other people's content. When you like and share other people's content, it helps to build relationships and creates a sense of reciprocity. People are more likely to engage with your content if you have been engaging with theirs. 4. Providing valuable content. It is important to provide content that is interesting and informative. If your followers feel like they are getting something out of following you, they are more likely to stick around. 5. Asking questions. Asking questions is a great way to get people talking and engaging with your content. It shows that you are interested in hearing what other people think, and it gets them thinking about your content. It also provides an opportunity for you to get feedback about your content. Asking questions is a great way to get people talking and engaging with your content. It shows that you are interested in hearing what other people think, and it gets them thinking about your content. It also provides an opportunity for you to get feedback about your content. Giving compliments. Complimenting other people's work is a great way to build relationships and get people talking. It shows that you are interested in what others are doing, and it can help you get feedback about your own work. Complimenting other people's work is a great way to build relationships and get people talking. It shows that you are interested in what others are doing, and it can help you get feedback about your work. Making jokes. Making jokes is a great way to get people laughing and engaging with your content. It shows that you have a sense of humor and that you are interested in making people laugh. It also helps you build relationships with people who share your sense of humor. Sharing your work. Sharing your work is a great way to get feedback and to build relationships with other people. It shows that you are interested in what other people are doing, and it can help you get feedback about your work. Monitoring your activity and analytics, ways to connect with customers, and much more. Check out our video to get a clear idea of social media management in detail. As a business owner, you know that social media is a powerful tool to reach new customers and grow your brand. But what are the best ways to use social media for your business? In this video, we'll give you a quick overview of social media management, including monitoring your activity and analytics, ways to connect with customers, and much more. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of how to use social media to grow your business. Using relevant hashtags. In recent years, hashtags have become an important part of social media management. Hashtags can help you connect with new audiences, start conversations, and build relationships. Hashtags can also be a great way to track down relevant content and find out what people are saying about a certain topic. But how do you know which hashtags to use? And what are the best practices for using hashtags on social media? Here are a few tips to help you get started. Do your research. Take some time to research which hashtags are being used by your target audience and by other leaders in your industry. Take some time to research which hashtags are being used by your target audience and by other leaders in your industry. This will help you to understand which hashtags are most relevant to your content and your brand. It will also ensure that you are using hashtags that are likely to be seen by your target audience. Be relevant. Use hashtags that are relevant to your content and your audience. If you want your content to be seen by people who are interested in what you're posting, then you need to use hashtags that are relevant to your content and your audience. That means using hashtags that are popular with your target audience, as well as hashtags that are specific to your niche. For example, if you're a travel blogger, you might use popular travel hashtags like #travelgram or #wanderlust. But you would also want to use hashtags that are specific to your niches, like #travelblog or #traveltips. This will help you reach people who are interested in what you have to say. So next time you're creating content, take a few minutes to think about which hashtags will help you reach your target audience. And don't forget to use a mix of popular and niche hashtags. Use sparingly. Don't overload your posts with hashtags. A few well-chosen hashtags will do the trick. While hashtags are a great way to categorize your posts and make them more searchable, there is such a thing as using too many hashtags. When you use too many hashtags, your post looks spammy and can turn off potential followers. So how many hashtags should you use? A general rule of thumb is to use no more than 3 to 5 hashtags per post. This will help you get the most exposure for your post without looking like you're trying too hard. Hashtags are a great way to categorize your posts and make them more searchable. A general rule of thumb is to use no more than 3 to 5 hashtags per post. This will help you get the most exposure for your post without looking like you're trying too hard. Posting images and videos. As a social media manager, you are responsible for representing your company or brand online. This includes posting images and videos that are consistent with your brand's values and messaging. When posting images and videos, there are a few do's to keep in mind. To use high-quality images and videos. This will ensure that your content looks professional and polished. To use images and videos that are relevant to your brand. This will help you stay on brand and maintain a consistent message. To use images and videos that are engaging. This will help you capture your audience's attention and keep them engaged with your content. When posting images and videos, there are also a few don'ts to avoid. Don't use images and videos that are low quality. This will make your content appear unprofessional and will not engage your audience. Don't use images and videos that are not relevant to your content. This will make your content appear disorganized and will cause your audience to lose interest. Tell a story. One of the most engaging types of content is a story. People are naturally drawn to stories because they are easy to follow and can be very entertaining. When telling a story, it is important to make sure that the story is relevant to your brand and your audience. Do tell a story that is relevant to your brand and your audience. This will help you engage your audience and get your message across. Don't tell a story that is not relevant to your brand and your audience. This will cause your audience to lose interest and will not help you get your message across. Keep it simple. When creating content, it is important to keep it simple. This means that you should avoid using jargon and technical terms that your audience may not be familiar with. Additionally, you should avoid using too many images or videos. Doing this will add clutter to your content and make it more difficult to read. As for the don'ts, here are a few things to avoid. Spamming your followers with too much content. When it comes to social media management, there are a lot of things you should do in order to keep your followers engaged. But there are also a few things you shouldn't do, like spamming your followers with too much content. If you're constantly bombarding your followers with content, they're eventually going to tune you out. So it's important to find a balance between posting too much and too little. A good rule of thumb is to post 1 or 2 pieces of content per day. This will give you enough time to create quality content without overwhelming your followers. Another social media don't is neglecting your followers. If you're not responding to comments and questions, you're not doing a very good job of managing your social media presence. Your followers want to feel like they're being heard, so make sure you're responsive to their needs and concerns. Do you have any other great do's and don'ts of social media to share? Let us know in the comments. Posting irrelevant or offensive content. When you are managing social media for your business, it is important to avoid posting any irrelevant or offensive content. This can harm your business in many ways, such as causing customers to lose trust in your company or damaging your reputation. To avoid this, make sure you are only posting relevant, accurate, and up-to-date information on your social media channels. If you are unsure about something, it is always better to err on the side of caution and not post it at all. Additionally, if you do make a mistake and post something offensive, delete it immediately and issue a public apology. With careful planning and execution, you can avoid any social media disasters for your business. Failing to respond to comments and messages. In this day and age, social media is a key part of any business's marketing strategy. It's a great way to connect with customers and create a connection with your brand. However, there are some things you should avoid doing if you want to be successful with social media management. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is failing to respond to comments and messages. Customers take the time to reach out to you, the least you can do is respond to them. Ignoring them will only create frustration and will damage your relationship with them. So make sure you're responsive to comments and messages, and you'll be on your way to social media success. Ignoring your activity and analytics. When it comes to social media management, there are a lot of things you should do in order to ensure that your accounts are successful. But there are also a few things you shouldn't do. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is ignoring your activity and analytics. If you're not regularly checking your activity and analytics, you're missing out on valuable insights that could help you improve your social media strategy. Without this data, you won't be able to tell what's working and what isn't. And as we all know, data is key to success. So if you're not already doing so, make sure you start paying attention to your activity and analytics. It could make all the difference in the success of your social media accounts. Posting too little content. When it comes to social media management, one of the worst things you can do is post too little content. This will quickly turn off your followers, who will likely unsubscribe or stop following you altogether. There are a few reasons why posting too little content is a problem. First, it makes you look lazy and unprofessional. Second, it doesn't give your followers anything to engage with. And third, it doesn't help you build a relationship with your followers. If you're just starting with social media management, it's important to avoid this mistake. Start by posting regularly, and make sure to give your followers something to engage with. With time and consistency, you'll be able to build a loyal following that will stick with you for the long haul. As a business owner, you need to be aware of the do's and don'ts of social media management. By understanding the basics of social media etiquette, you can avoid common mistakes that could jeopardize your business. Here are some of the most important things to keep in mind when managing your business's social media presence. 1. Keep your branding consistent across all social media platforms. 2. Post regularly and provide value to your audience. 3. Respond to comments and messages promptly. 4. Monitor your social media platforms for negative feedback and take action accordingly. 5. Use social media analytics to track your performance and optimize your content strategy. As social media continues to grow in popularity, more and more businesses are starting to use it as a way to reach their customers. However, social media management can be a tricky thing to handle. There are a lot of things to keep in mind, such as what to post and how often to post it. If you're thinking of using social media for your business, here are a few do's and don'ts to keep in mind. Do. Start with a plan. Decide what goals you want to achieve with social media and create a content strategy that will help you reach those goals. Be consistent. Posting regularly is one of the most important things you can do to grow your audience. Engage with your followers. Respond to comments and questions promptly. Experiment with different content types and formats. Try new things to see what works with your audience and what doesn't. Use analytics to track your progress and find ways to improve your results. Don't post just for the sake of posting. Every piece of content you share should have a purpose. Don't be afraid to experiment. As with anything else, trial and error is the best way to learn what works for you and your business. Don't forget to engage. Social media is all about the conversation. If you're not talking to your followers, you're not doing it right. Don't be afraid to show your personality. People want to do business with people, not faceless corporations. Don't forget to measure your results. Use analytics to track your progress and find ways to improve your results. As we've seen, there are a lot of things to consider when it comes to social media management. From developing a strategy to curating your content, there's a lot that goes into it. But as long as you keep the above do's and don'ts in mind, you'll be on your way to social media success. I am Zahiruddin Kurum, a professional SEO, social media manager, data analytics by occupation, and digital marketer. I have been working in this field for the last 6 years and have gained a lot of experience during this time. I have worked with many different clients and have helped them achieve their desired results. I am currently working as a freelance digital marketing consultant and have helped many businesses grow their online presence. I am also a certified Google Ads and Analytics partner. I am always keen to learn new things and keep up with the latest trends in the digital marketing world. I am also a big believer in the power of social media and how it can be used to achieve success. I have worked with businesses of all sizes, from small businesses to large corporations, and have helped them achieve their desired results. My goal is to help businesses succeed in the online world and to provide them with the tools and resources they need to grow their businesses. I have worked as a professional SEO for over 4 years. During that time, I gained a wealth of experience and knowledge in the field. I have helped countless businesses improve their online presence and ranking in search engines. I am passionate about SEO and helping businesses grow online. I am always keeping up